Okay, so bro, we have the biggest match of the weekend of MuscleMania 30. It was Eddie Alpha and Ryan Sherlock absolutely tearing it up. What did you think of it, man? Yeah. It was just a fantastic situation where you have two of the best wrestlers in the sport, going at it. Absolutely. I mean, you look at this, look at this match. Alpha comes out. He looks like he's deadly serious, and he looks like he's gonna break you in two. And you get a little bit of the pyro, bit of the glamour. He's looking the part right now. And then Sherlock comes down, and the fans go electric. He is the hometown boy. This is boom. This is my turf. You are not going to upset me at MuscleMania in AWE. No way. There's just too much for him. It's not going to let it happen. So this match starts with an absolute methodical pace. The collar and elbow in the corner. They're both taking their turns. Matching each other move for move. The fans are into it. It's moving well. Then, Alpha starts working over Sherlock's knee. Sherlock, in response, is working on the arm and the neck of Alpha, and it's looking incredibly strong at this point. Incredibly strong. Yeah, I mean, that was just an incredible match that they put together. You got that float over DDT by Alpha that looked very painful. And you had, them trading submission holds. Yeah, it was particularly, brutal in places, methodical, but they put lots of action into it. There were, pinfall attempts, and well, it was just great. Absolutely. I mean, the two really went for it. Sherlock doesn't normally go up top. He went up top twice in this event, and that was unusual. Alpha was working him over as well. It was just a great back and forth encounter. And when Alpha hit those multiple German suplexes, I mean, man, did that remind you? Did that remind you of like vintage kind of Chris Benoit? I know we're not meant to talk about him, but that kind of vintage Chris Benoit type suplexes, or Kurt Angle in his prime. Absolutely phenomenal there, bouncing Sherlock all over the ring. It was brutal. Yeah, I mean, Sherlock did definitely take a beating in this one, but they kept going, and they paddled outside, and that was interesting. Sherlock took a shortcut by heading off into the steps, and Alpha's gonna do that. He's the heel here, so he was gonna do some things. Use the apron and the hardest part of the ring, but yeah, that was phenomenal. They get back in the ring, trying to get the pinfall. These two just went back and forth. It was great. Yeah, I think this match went, 27, 28 minutes. And sometimes, matches can feel like they're going long, or that they're too short. And I think with the pacing, with this being their first match, I think they got the pacing and the timing right. And so, it just came, it just got everything right. And, I mean, Alpha thought he had him. He thinks he's got him, but Sherlock kicks out just before the count of three. Sherlock goes up to the top rope again, nails him with an elbow drop. It's man, it's looking tough out there. Then Sherlock hits moves and gets a near pinfall, hits the knee to the face, and you think that's it, but it actually turns out that a reversed Hurricanrana attempt into a pinfall, which we didn't think would be an ending to a match in 2021. But it surprised us, and it was enough. Sherlock gets the victory, and he stands tall at WrestleMania 30. But I think they're going to be fighting again. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that was just phenomenal. These two phenomenal athletes. They're just going to keep going, and I think we're going to be in for a real treat. I think that they will probably wrestle. I think there's the plan. Word coming out is that there could be an Iron Man match coming up for Beach Brawl, and I for one would definitely be for that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Seeing them go 30 minutes, an hour, whatever time that they would put on that, yeah, I would definitely be up for that. Oh yeah.